Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing top 5 battles of the week for week 2 of season 3 of the VDL. If you missed week 1 last week, definitely recommend checking that out. And if you don't know already, if you want your team to be nominated to be able to be in a top 5 battles of the week, you need to put it in the top 5 battles Discord text channel. If it's not put in there, it will not even be considered as a nomination. Unfortunately, I don't have time each week to watch 18 battles, so I can only really get to the ones that are submitted to me. So if you want to see yourself on here, or someone else that you think had a really good battle, please submit those to me. First up, we have Mug versus CB Trice, and this Darkrai gets paralyzed very early by Slowking, but it was still a menace for Mug's team to deal with. It broke through really well. The Orthworm was able to stop Titan from sweeping, but in the end, Porygon 2 is so goddamn bulky that it was able to take on a 3v1 at the end of the match for Mug to be able to come out on top, and it was absolutely incredible. Next up, we have Plays for Days versus Carp Cranium, and this is actually Plays for Days' second week in a row coming in the top 5 battles of the week, but he definitely deserved it here. It's only the number 4 spot, though, because the battle itself wasn't too crazy, but at the end, when that Minior was ready to sweep, it came out and tried to set up a Shell Smash, and as soon as he clicked that move, Plays for Days sent out his Inteleon, which was holding a Mirror Herb, and it copied the Shell Smash boost and ended up just sweeping the rest of Carp Cranium's team. It was really nice to see, and I feel like we might see that a little bit more often, not just against Carp Cranium, but really anyone who has Shell Smash, because Mirror Herb is so good. And also, Meteor Beams have been so bad this season. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th Meteor Beam that I've seen miss, and that move is only 90% accurate. Game Freak, 2-turn moves should not be able to miss. Please change that. Next up, we have Tog versus Toad, and this battle really started off badly for Tog. He lost his Iron Treads right away. The Knackle stack was just being very annoying and not allowing him to really do anything. It was just so bulky. But once Tog got Terapagos in and was able to set up a Calm Mind, he just absolutely destroyed the team. The Knackle stack had Terra'd into Terra Fairy, and the signature move of Terapagos, I'm not sure of the name offhand, but it is super effective to all other Terra Pokemon. So it was able to 1-hit KO the Knackle stack at +1, and then from there it was just able to continue to set up Calm Minds and just sweep his team up until the end, where it did get knocked out, but at that point Tog still had 4 Pokemon left, so he was easily able to just revenge kill and take the win here. Next up, we have Wolf versus Truck Judd, and Wolf brought a really cool set with his Dunsparce. It was Glare, Air Slash, Ancient Power, and Ice Beam, and it was actually putting in a ton of work against Truck Judd's team. It was paralyzing things with Glare, it got a freeze on the Great Tusk, which was like super important with Ice Beam, and it even was getting a few flinches with Air Slash, as well as Oricorio got a few flinches as well that really mattered in this game. But the Dunsparce was never able to get the Omni Boost from Ancient Power, even though it had Serene Grace and it had a 20% chance. It was not able to get that, so Truck Judd was able to come back and win this game. It was very close, and I really liked that strategy that Wolf brought. I think we can see it work great in the future. If it gets the Ancient Power boost, obviously. That was the only thing that held it back. In the number 1 spot, 2 weeks in a row, we have It's Just Matt. Now, this battle was so unfortunate for Memi. I feel awful. Like, this is less about Matt winning, and it's more about how unfortunate Memi was this battle. So, Matt brought a Clef with Thunderwave. Now, he proceeded to paralyze, like, half the team. He was paralyzing everything. In this battle, Memi got paralyzed 6 turns and then missed moves another 5 turns. So out of this, let me say this twice here. 85 turn battle. Okay, one more time. 85 turns. This is probably the longest game I have ever seen in Draft League. Out of those 85 turns, Memi didn't do anything for 11 of those turns. Now, let's look at Matt's side. He only got paralyzed twice. And one of those paralyzes was on a turn that Memi also got paralyzed. And so that is just so unlucky. I mean, Memi was missing gunk shots, triple axles, hydro pumps. Like, it was crazy. On top of all of that, both of their teams are so bulky. I mean, Memi's definitely is, but Matt just had a really annoying Clefable with Wish Passing. But the first death did not happen until turn 46. We got halfway through the battle before we saw a first death. It was absolutely crazy. I'm very glad that I don't have to play Matt, honestly. I'm glad we're in different divisions, because if I had to go 85 turns in a battle, I would throw so hard somewhere in there. That's just so many turns. It's absolutely crazy. But props to him for making it 2 weeks in a row. It was a fantastic game, and it came right down to the wire. And I honestly think that if Memi didn't miss one of those moves or didn't get paralyzed at least one time, they probably could have won, because you'll see at the end here, this battle was so close near the end. Alright, those are the top 5 battles for week 2 of the VDL. If you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And if you want to see your week 3 battle in here, like I said in the beginning, make sure you put it in the top 5 battles channel in the Discord. And best of luck to everyone on their week 4 battles, because today's the last day of week 3. And yeah, that's about it. Peace!